I'm back in Burnley now, but I thought I'd give you a very quick update on one of the things I've been working on this week. With inflation high and cost of living pressures for all of us, in the Business and Trade Committee, a committee I sit on, we've brought in the supermarket bosses from Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury's and Morrisons. We brought them into Parliament to really hold their feet to the fire and make sure they're doing everything they can to support people. I asked them about their convenience stores and the prices they've got in them, which typically are a little bit higher than prices in their bigger supermarkets. And I also asked them about online deliveries because minimum order values can really price people out. Some of my other colleagues asked them about fuel prices because they go up very quickly when oil prices increase, but they don't drop quite so quickly. That's what we asked them about. We got some good commitments, but I'll be following up with them. The committee will be following up with them to make sure they deliver on what they said they would. Take a watch. I hope it's interesting. A little bit the smaller model, but I want to just touch on them again. I think between the four of you, you've got about 3,500 convenience stores. The absolute lion's share with you, Mr. Gaffett, and Tesco. You must have seen the recent study which said that customers who rely on those smaller convenience stores, the Tesco Express, Sainsbury's Local, Morrisons Daily, and I think it's Asda Local or Asda Express now. The which report said that that customers couldn't access a decent range of cheap, healthy food. Would you agree with that categorisation, Mr. Gaffett? I mean, you'll have seen in the same which report that they say that the customers who rely on those stores, so they're not using it for convenience, the ones who rely on those stores are typically lower income with less access to cars or good public transport. So what are you doing to help make sure in those stores there's a better range of own brand essentials, and what more could you do?
First of all, thank you for the idea. I think it's a well-made point, if I may say. We have lowered the prices opposite McCall's by up to 10%. But I am happy to shove a few savers that we talked about earlier in this meeting into those stores, especially up until the food inflation normalises in this country. I think it would be a good thing to do, particularly in those areas where people are relying on that site.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if we think about the customers we're talking about, more vulnerable, lower income, less access to cars and public transport. Mr. Gaffett, at Tesco you've got a minimum online order of £50, and if you don't hit that you pay a surcharge. Are you just pricing out lower income families from online shopping?
That £50 minimum basket.
And that is double, by the way, the Morrisons. Miss Bartlett, your minimum order is slightly lower, you're at £40, but your surcharge is higher at £7. Do you think that's fair for a low income household to pay a surcharge of £7?
I'm going to need to take that one away, actually. I need to get a little bit closer probably to where we've got surcharges. I know click and collect works, but it doesn't answer your point because you need a car to click and collect.